Hi, good morning. It's Donna here at Boldness Blooming. And this morning I was just thinking, what do I want to share with you today? And one of the things I've been thinking about this morning is the idea of saying fully yes and fully no. And it's becoming very clear to me that when I say no to something, that I'm saying yes to something else. And I even think of Madonna's song about the power of letting go. And she talks about saying no is saying yes to creation. So, yeah, if I say, for example, if I say no to a relationship that's not working, then what am I saying yes to? Well, I'm saying yes to myself. I'm saying yes to my self-worth. I'm saying yes to having a better relationship or a different relationship. And yeah, so whenever I'm saying no to something, I'm also saying yes to other things. And if I'm saying hi, and if I'm agreeing to something, I'm also maybe letting some things go. And just so bringing awareness to that, I think, is key. So for example, this job that I have now, one of my jobs is ideal. Like, I feel like it's just perfect. And the other one is good, but it doesn't seem to fulfill everything I'm looking for. But I'm just aware of my choices and realizing that when I say yes to my really ideal job, and I realized that had limited my options for my second job, and just recognizing that, okay, well, this is my choice. So I'm saying yes to one thing, and I'm saying no to other things. I hope this is making sense. I don't know. And yeah, so when you say fully no to something, recognize what you're saying fully yes to. If you have children, I know that's also a big one. If you have children, you're making a commitment to guiding them, raising them, and you're also saying no to a whole bunch of other things, maybe saying no to being able to go out with your friends, or saying no to doing things you want to do in your free time. So it's the idea of commitment and a sacrifice. So committing and saying yes to one thing, and letting go of other things, and recognizing that. The key is recognizing it and acknowledging it so that it's in your awareness. And yeah, I think I'm just really becoming aware of this spiritual journey that I'm on. That I met this guy in the No Frills last night, and it was such a interesting, amazing connection. Here we are talking in the bread section, and we don't even need to go to this place of introductions, or how are you, or what's the weather like, or what do you do for a living. We didn't even have to go there. We just automatically started talking in depth about our journeys and what we're doing, and it was wild, so I feel like I'm inviting in those kind of connections. And I think the theme for me is just really finding things that are an energetic match for me, and recognizing that some things just aren't, and there doesn't have to be any drama around that. You can just say, okay, that's not a match, I'm gonna let it go. And then suddenly I realized I opened the door for other things to come in. When I said no to one friendship, I noticed already 3 people have popped up in my life as possible new friendships. So yeah, it reminds me of painting a picture. When you're painting, you're doing any kind of creative work, if you said yes to all the colors, your painting would probably look like a mess, right? So when you're creating, you say, okay, I'm not going to use black. Okay, I'm not going to use that shade of blue. I'm only going to use pink and yellow and violet or whatever. And that's how we create. It's amazing. This is fascinating. I'm learning so much, and I hope you are too. I wish you the best on your journey, and talk to you again soon.